morning. How are you guys doing? Happy morning. Happy Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Happy Saturday morning. I think I'm going to do a little bit of cutting here. We got a couple of fields that need harvesting. There's one combine out in the field. The field in front of us need harvesting. We need to cut all this grass. It's the last cutting of the year. We need silage out of this. So I'll do a couple of rounds of grass cutting here just so I can pick up more silage. I need a cutter. Oh, it is on cutter, which means it doesn't work. There we go. Okay, fire this sucker up. Okay, let's do this. So what are you guys up to today? If it's morning or afternoon or late night for you guys. I just woke up and it is windy outside. Feels chilly, but it's only it's plus 5 degrees Celsius. Feels a lot colder than that. Hey David, how's it going? It feels a lot colder than plus 5 Celsius. What's the temperature at your place? Okay, we're gonna run this Massey Ferguson here. I did not release a bonus video last night. I forgot. Nope, I forgot. That's all right. I think it's a kind of a nice little tractor. I like these old school Massey Fergusons. I know my dad had one that was very similar to this. OMG, hello. Oh no, that's a hello. It's kind of like a Miss Doubtfire hello, I think. Duke says he's loading FS22 right now. Not missing this time. Well, there's lots to do, that's for sure. There's lots to do. Lots and lots to do. Come on here. Yeah, this is a really sweet tractor. The only thing is the game and the way the shifting works is a little wonky, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, definitely okay. I'm running a Ford cutter. Hey Duke, I looked at all those mods. Just about installed them. Started downloading them. And then I had the idea, I'm like, wait, what comes out in 1961? We get a new windrower, we get a new cutter, we get a new baler, we get new tedder, we everything new. I'm like, you know what? I'm just putting up with what I have. This last grass cutting here. And then next year, it's all new stuff. 1961 gets a huge grass care upgrade. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. Maybe this is the last year we're running this Massey Ferguson. Better take advantage of this tractor. Who knows what we're gonna get next year? Well, what kind of tractors are we gonna have? I mean, maybe we'll keep it another year or two, but we'll see what kind of upgrades our farm's gonna get. Built some new roadways through the grass field here because this is the last year this is a grass field. So we planted a new one in the background there. After this, we're gonna plow this and it'll be a new crop field. Such a nice little tractor. I like it. Nina says another chilly morning here. Had a fun day doing the accounts. Oh yeah, I have to do budget too. That's today as well. I'm gonna edit a video, do the budget. laundry. It's going to be a short weekend, guys. Got home late last night, and I'll be leaving Sunday afternoon, so I'll get a day and a half off. I'll get a day and a half off. And most of that day and a half is just catching up with chores and errands. 99%. It's about right, Duke. This game is hard to join. Very hard to join. So yeah, we're running the Ford Cutter with the Dearborn red on it, the Massey Ferguson. Oh, I thought Duke made it in, but no, nope. I got excited for no reason. And then all of this is going to go into the silage pit. And then here you see you've got a John Deere combine out in the field. We're going to make some straw bales. We've got the Peterbilt back there. Nobody move. Don't even breathe. Trying to join game. Hopefully you made that comment before you hit enter. Nope, I'm going to cut the tops of the sorghum off. Let's not do that. Let's see if we get stuck on 99% again. He can't make any comments. He can't. Oh, we got to synchronization this time, so that's a little bit further. That's a little bit further. Still can't breathe on it. Gotta wait for that 99%. Got 11 people in here already. Joey says, good morning, and of course you're going uptown for some lunch. Ah, nice. Nice. Where are you going for lunch? Any particular place? Oh, stop shifting in the middle of a corner there, buddy. Whoever programmed the shifting on this tractor is not... That's my only complaint about this tractor, is whoever programmed the shifting isn't fabulous. License plate says 45 on it because it's 45 horsepower. You're going uptown for A&W? Come on. A&W? I mean, A&W is good, but you would be better off going to the Forks and go to the pasta factory. And you have to admit my idea is better. Got a gift card for Ukrainian Christmas from your parents for 20 bucks. Ah, fair enough. Oh no, you're stuck at 99% still? I did the, on Steam, the, what's it called? File verification. I did that last weekend. It usually makes it easier for you guys to join when I do that. Apparently, we're not having luck. Jess says, sounds weird. She's had luck restarting her computer. This game is very finicky. Especially my server is very finicky. And we'll just keep that cutter down so that we don't hit that trailer. Who parked that trailer there anyway? I think I'll clear that corner. Yeah. Whoever parked that trailer there is fired. Oh wait, that was me. Never mind. I can't believe it's minus 60. It's plus 5 here. Just very windy. And tomorrow's going to be... Yeah, we're supposed to be like plus 16 or something like that by Tuesday. Okay, plus 11. Yeah. Huh? Oh, I still have my cup here. Jess has brought me some hot cocoa. Thank you. Hot cocoa. Spoiled. You're hilarious. Thank you. I was not expecting that. OMG says, it's relaxing to see this live. Hi. Whiskey. Hi, Whiskey. Whiskey's forget me. Whiskey is not here in this chat about me. Whiskey is here for Jess. Whiskey just goes, hi, Jess. Forget Juan. Just Jess. Yeah, Joey, we were having this conversation yesterday, Jess and I, about the forklift driver's complaining it was snowing out again. And I'm like, dude, it's -2. In the middle of January. We should be complaining it's -30. When we stop to go to the restroom at the rest area, we should not be debating, hey, do I need a jacket? In mid-January, it should just be assumed we're grabbing the thickest jacket we have in mid-January. Not, do I need a jacket? That should not be vocabulary you use in middle of January. It's just such a weird year. It's like winter hasn't shown up yet. It's still fall, right? It's late fall. And some days feel like early spring. It's like, where's winter? -30 should be a normal thing right now. For you, you should be thinking, oh, next week they're forecasting -40. It's going to be a cold week next week. That's what the forecast should be reading, not it's going to be +11 next week. What? I don't see that being real. Oh, Whiskey Creek. I just missed your comment. Fine. You know what? I definitely take your word on that. I just missed the comment. That's what I'm afraid of, Joey. Instead of slowly getting climatized to winter, we're going to get just slammed by winter. It's going to be +11 one week and then -40 the next week, and then we're just all going to freeze. Oh, here's Duke again. Nobody breathe. I'm worried we're not going to be climatized to the cold because it's going to be a drastic change. Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh, looks like you guys in vertical have just abandoned me. Who's left in vertical? It says one of you guys is here. OMG, David, who's here still? Who has not abandoned me? We went from 10 people watching to 1. No, that's not true. 9 to 1. Never mind. 0. Everybody, we have been abandoned on vertical. When I press the button on mobile, when I pressed the like button on mobile. You just double tap the screen on mobile, right? At least on vertical. I don't know if that works. I didn't say hi to Michael. Michael said good morning. Michael, that's uncharacteristic. Not to first thing say weather. Just a good morning first. The second sentence will be weather. I like that change. It's a good change. I don't know if Duke has made it in yet. We're waiting. Yeah, don't hit the join button until we know if he's made it in. We're waiting. We're not breathing. Hot cocoa is good. Waffles? Who's got waffles? Making some waffles for breakfast? With some maple syrup? Ah, darn it. What? You can't join. What try? You want me to quit? Like, I did a checking for files and all that stuff. I'm not sure what I would do different. But I could just do a restart. Do you want me to do a restart? Jess is asking me to do a restart. I don't know if it'd make a difference, but I guess maybe something on my end didn't load correct. It could be a possibility. Hey, Cindy. It could be a possibility that if there's a day where people have a hard time joining, that maybe the files didn't load properly on my end. Percival, how's it going? Weather's warmed up. Everybody's saying the weather's warmed up. I can do a quick restart. You're waiting? Oh. Hang on. All right, let's just do a quick restart. Let's just see if it's my end. Okay. Let's do a quick restart. Quit. Yes. And while this is loading, we'll spin the wheel for Michael. Michael, thank you. Michael, let's actually quit all the way out. There we go. Launch game. Continue. Oh, we forgot to order the sticker yesterday too. Oh well. The sale is over. Let's give this a try. Multiplayer, create game, continue. 3J at 3js.gaming. Yep. With maple syrup. Nice. Okay, now that's loading. Let's spin the wheel here. Hang on. Where's our wheel? Did I close our wheel? I must have closed our wheel. It's not here. New window. And that opened up there instead of here. All right. Hide that. Here we go. Don't be black. Don't be black. Nothing black, please. Light. Light. Let's get a white. Light, light blue, light blue, light blue, light blue. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. John Deere works for me. That works for me. Duke will be happy now. It's his favorite color. There we go. 100%. All right. Now we have restarted. Let's see if you guys can join now. All right. We should be good now. Hopefully I fixed it. Because it might be to this with all the weird mods, right? Thank you, Michael, for the hat change and for not making it a terrible hat. Jess is trying to join. I mean, Farmer Joe. I don't know who Jess is. I always give people crap for not using the same name they use in YouTube, and then here's Jess doing exactly the same thing. Sounds like operator error. I call that a long hauler error. Hey, long hauler, you be nice to our chat. Michael, don't think me, think the wheel. Don't think me, think the wheel. The will, think the will. For terrible hat. No, this is not a terrible, this is a good hat. Okay, let's see if Jess has made it in. Honestly, Jess, maybe a little bit too sweet. Different brand, Jess is in. You have cows. You have sheep, chickens, no horses? No horses. Oh. Yeah, just horses missing isn't bad. Here we go. Duke is trying one last time. So this is Tim Hortons brand. It's definitely pretty darn sweet. Okay, let's see.
I'm in.
You made it in. Okay. If we fail 3 times in a row, I should just restart mine. And as long as nobody else has joined yet, it's not hard for me to restart mine. Oh yeah, I was only going to go around a couple times. I don't want you guys to get bored. Let's go jump on the forage wagon. Still a Massey Ferguson, just the construction version of it.
What's priority number 1?
There really isn't. There's so much work you wouldn't have hard time finding work. I mean, the combine out in the field is a John Deere, so you might want to switch that for a, if you pick that job, you might want to switch that for a red one. But other than that, excuse me. Oh, sniffly today. There's a lot of grass cutting to be done, windrowing, 2 fields to harvest. I did not turn that forage wagon on, and then we're gonna do silage the old-fashioned way and have to stomp it down and flatten it. That'll be fun, right? Fun. I missed that bit. That's okay.
Come on.
Joey's making a baseball joke. Three and 4 should just walk to first base. Wrong game. And Whiskey Creek and PS5 is on the other side of the state. Juan, did you check my rain drive? No, I have not seen that yet. Michael, have not seen that yet. First base? Who's on first base? Oh boy. Oh boy. I think
That's what I'm asking. Who's on first?
I think we're
What's on second?
even
I
getting
don't know who's on third.
a new combine next year. But who's that short? Okay, so I'm just going to dump this in a pile. Do I? I think dumping it in a big pile and then compressing it later is probably the way I'm gonna go. Hello, Jay Meister.
I'm kind of surprised, Juan, you don't have the old-fashioned stave silo with a blower set up yet.
We do on the farm. By the chickens, there's one there. I should put one here by the cows instead, right? A silo for silage. I should build a big one right by the cows instead of having this, and then wouldn't have to worry about the 2 pits. I think that might be a good idea to do in the future.
I don't mind the pits. The only thing that annoys me is the compacting takes forever.
Takes forever. Yes, it does. That's our new grass field there starting to grow. It'll be nice for next year. And we're full again. Joey says, it's a joke. Finally got on game with 3 Js. On game with 3 Js. On base with 3 base. You know what, Joey? I'm just really slow some days. Some days. I'm just really slow all days. Joey, it's too early in the morning for me to understand humor.
I don't know, Whiskey Creek. She's very particular with games. She thinks it's too complicated and too hard and too stubborn to give it a try. So probably never.
But farming sim is as hard as you want to make it.
I tried to explain that to her, but who knows?
If you want to just plant, harvest, and sell the crop, you can. If you just want to ride around the map on horses, you can do that. Michael says, it's almost 10, Juan. 10, Juan. Seems like a bad joke. 10 a.m. is late morning. Holy crap, Michael. Did you have ChatGPT tell you this, Michael, or are you teaching Sorry, go ahead, Duke.
Tell him if he can't speak proper English, you'll ban him. I swear he does that just to mess with you.
He very well might be. Got up at 5 a.m. this morning. No, I didn't go to bed till like 1:30, so then I got up at like 7:30 and then again at 8:30 and then again at 9, and then I go, oh shoot, I should be probably doing a stream.
There he finally put together a proper sentence.
For some that wake up at 5 a.m., 10 a.m. is late morning. For someone. So, Michael, did you say you got up or that it's late? I don't know. Okay, Michael. Okay, fine. It's late morning, but your point is you fell asleep at 7 p.m. last night? Wow, that's early. Michael, are you saying I'm late? Are you saying I'm streaming late? Is that your point? That I'm on here too late? I should have started earlier? Because if that's the case, dude, I work 14 hours a day, haven't been in my own bed for the last 5 days. Kind of nice. Sleeping in a little bit. So, if you're telling me you want me to be streaming earlier, go fly a kite, Michael. What? Oh, you're looking for your truck, yeah. I got it full of stuff. Well, you can unload it. Okay, hang on. Farming sim is super easy. She could ride the horse, and you could do the farming, Duke. Yep. I missed the Jets game, and they won from a 11 losing streak. Freaking, the Jets had such a good start, and then 11 game losing streak. But hallelujah, they're out of the losing streak. Now we just have to win a couple more times, though. Like they were doing so good, and all of a sudden, just they suck. It's like I thought we had a good team this year. You do. Hang on, you said you have 30-mile-per-hour winds, and then next comment is you're joking. Michael, do you have a kite? I have a couple of kites. Flying a kite is fun, actually. There's nothing to joke about kites. Kites are fun. I had one in my big rig for the longest time. %50 of that comment is true. Oh boy. Michael only lies 50% of the time. I don't know if that checks out.
A few years ago, when I was out ice fishing, there was a guy that had one of them big giant kites, and then he had like a snowboard, and he was actually using that kite to pull himself around the lake.
Oh, that's kind of
pretty cool.
Yeah. Hello, safety crony. Just crony, maybe? You're going to be crony. Michael says, winds are true. Yeah, we got some pretty strong winds out here right now, too. It feels pretty chilly thanks to the winds. But yeah, kiting across the lake would be kind of neat. Duke is driving a green combine, guys. Someone clip that.
That's not me.
It says Duke Retro Farmer on there.
No,
and that's a green combine, guys.
That's
John Farms?
The evil Duke guy.
The green combine has slightly more capacity.
You must be talking about the other Duke. I was too lazy to go put this one away.
Fair enough. I don't fault you for that.
And you're wearing the hat. I thought, well, okay, why not?
All the John Deere tractors yesterday when I loaded in the game, the rear axle wheels were all sticking way out. It's like something glitched out on the John Deere tractors. Just good job stacking all those. Oh, kind of hitting the wall. Between a wall and a hard place. What year? We're in 1960 right now. 1960. 1961 is a huge upgrade to grass care, so I'm looking forward to next year. We got some new case tractors, along with some other smaller stuff, but the case tractors were the big upgrade.
I don't think you can really get super big until at least the 70s.
Yeah, till we get big equipment, really big equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. If I used the Russian equipment, I could get much bigger, but I feel like this is an American farm. I don't know if I want the big, massive Russian or Belarusian tractors. Let's see here. Hey, Steve Boy, how's it going? Oh, I already answered your question. Okay. It's been a while since you watched our stream. Are we that boring? We've been here every weekend. Maybe you've been busy with Christmas and New Year's. All right. Joey, I was at a farmer. I was a farmer. Build a small combine parts from Princess Auto. Looks pretty good size and of a lawn tractor. So a combine the size of a lawn tractor? Michael,
I think he's talking about those miniatures. I've seen those where people build like miniature tractors and stuff. Those are kind of cool.
yeah, if you haven't, like, can you ride on this combine? Michael says, I've been in a lake, not my local lake. Sure, Michael. No, I'm not boring. Oh, I was hoping I was boring. Yeah, with Christmas and New Year's week, I'm sure a lot of people were busy. But yeah, we've made it into 1960. Upgraded some stuff. Built the farm a little bigger. Unfortunately, those new case tractors are a little glitchy. Seems like every year we keep getting new glitchy tractors. But that's okay. We'll eventually get into the higher quality mods. I missed the comment before you said that. Oh. I've never been in my local lake. Okay. What's wrong with your local lake, Michael? Is that what you want out of me? And why are you talking about swimming in your lake in January? Are you going swimming in January? Or is that a thing you're doing?
He's gonna do the polar plunge.
In Texas, the polar plunge isn't like that. Anyone in Texas that says they're doing the polar plunge, I don't believe it for a second. It's like, it's not a thing.
Maybe they're gonna fill a swimming kiddie pool with ice cubes
They,
and
they,
then call it a polar
even
plunge.
here in Penticton, they call it a polar plunge. It's not a polar plunge unless you have to cut a hole in the ice. It's just not correct unless you have to cut a hole in the ice.
Kind of like when everybody was doing the ice bucket challenge
Yeah.
thing for a while there. Remember that?
So, Joey, you've done the ice plunge? Because you're saying you haven't done it in a long time, which means you have done an ice plunge. But I think anyone living in Manitoba would know if you can't cut a hole in the ice, it's not the ice plunge. Although, is Manitoba cold enough to even go ice fishing this year?
I haven't even been ice fishing as much as I like to. It's just been too sketchy with this weather.
Yeah, ice isn't thick enough. It's been a very, very warm winter. Missed a little bit. Come around that way the second time around. Collect it up. Lake Winnipeg and Lake Manitoba aren't frozen yet. That's crazy. We're what, almost mid-January here, and the lakes aren't frozen yet.
That'll make for a nice short season for the ice road truckers if they're even doing ice road
Yeah,
truckers anymore.
it like Manitoba's going to have to invest in actual roads up that way, because if you can't truck all these supplies in during the winter on the ice roads, they all have to come in by helicopter and plane. And if there's no snow up there, it means forest fires are going to be outrageous again next year.
You should have went on that show, Juan. You would have made a good ice road trucker.
Yeah, I can't. It was such a fake show, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of fun to watch, but it was just so ice road's not open yet. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, so no ice roads. So when they do open, they're gonna have to push as much stuff through those ice roads as they can. It's gonna be a very limited winter if they can get up there at all. If late January and February don't bring more cold temperatures, March, they're starting to get warm in March. Some of the companies are thinking of buying icebreaker ships.
No long haul today, huh?
Yeah, long haul.
He was probably looking for me the last few streams.
He showed up in chat.
Oh, did he? I didn't even see him.
Yeah, he showed up in chat, but I think he's busy out trucking and stuff, doing his deliveries. He said he'd be busy again. Just a couple more rounds of cutting, and then we'll windrow a little more. And I like this tractor. It's a good little tractor. I think I feel about this Massey Ferguson the way Duke does about the Farmall Model M.
Oh, the M?
Yeah. Just got some attachment to this tractor.
Well, when you drove that particular model in real life.
Yeah, exactly. You've driven the same thing. Yes, we're on PC. We are on PC. All right, see ya, Joey. Enjoy your A&W. Your free A&W. Have some poutine. A&W has a pretty good poutine. For a fast food poutine, it's pretty darn good.
Always like the root beer.
Yep. Yeah, so I don't know if the next year's cutter is going to be wider or narrower or faster or works better on different tractors, but I sure hope so. We're going to definitely try it. It's a similar cutter to this, but new model, so, and it's an actual mod hub cutter, so I have high hopes for the next year. And even if it's a little narrower, if it just works better, I'm good to get it. I mean, this cutter works pretty good with this tractor, but only with this tractor. Michael says, hit a record. Michael, what do you mean record low high? What the heck is a low high record? I've never heard of a low high record. I've heard of low records. I've heard of high records. Michael, you can't say low high. 70 Fahrenheit low high is contradiction.
Maybe he meant high low.
Still the same thing. Aloha. Oh, it's Hawaiian. Aloha. Micah says they exist. Low-high. Well, then you have to explain what a low-high is. Jess says she thinks she's figured it out. You can turn it off. I was going to let it be full and then turn it off, but no, you're right. More. Why have more pallets? Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, Jess is making money.
Yep. So the warmest, lowest temperature ever recorded. What the?
I think I get what he's saying now.
So Michael, are you saying, this is what Jess says, at nighttime, when the temperature gets the coolest overnight, you recorded the warmest temperature it's ever been, the least it's ever cooled off overnight. Is that what you're talking about? Michael watches so much weather, he has lingo that nobody else listens to, nobody else knows. Okay, Jess was right. I've just never heard that term before. So basically you're saying it didn't cool off overnight. It stayed warm. And that's the record warmest it ever stayed overnight. That night. That time of year. That day of the year. That's definitely a record nobody cares about, except for scientists. And Michael. Because I don't think Michael's a scientist. I mean, I could be wrong. It's not Bully Michael Day. just speak, use your words, Michael. You speak English, and then there's no bullying. I'm just confused. You have to speak in a way that other people can understand you. I had somebody in the comments give me crap for how I speak. So I'll bring it up here now. What I said today morning. Is that a proper term, today morning? Apparently, I'm not allowed to say today morning. I'm only allowed to say this morning. I can't hear.
According to a lot of people that speak foreign languages, they say English is one of the weirdest languages spoken. There's a lot of words and meaning that don't translate well to other languages.
Other languages don't make sense?
Yeah.
Michael says this morning makes sense. Today morning doesn't? So I'm not allowed to say today morning? I know I'm not allowed to say 11:30. That's been trained out of me. Most other languages, 11:30 would make perfect sense. But in English, apparently I'm not allowed to say 11:30. I have to say 10:30.
I still use half past or quarter to.
You guys use half past. But you say 10:30. All the other languages, when they say 11:30, that means 10:30. 11:30 and half after 10, right?
It's the same thing. It's still the same time. Am I wrong? It's still the same time.
It's not. It's not. When you say, how did you say half past 10?
Yeah, that'd be 10:30.
So if I say 10:30, you think 10:30, right?
Oh, 10:30.
Yeah,
that'd be a little confusing.
10:30 is actually 11. Or, no. 10:30 would be 9:30.
That'd be 9:30.
Yes. In other languages. Not 10:30. In English, you say 10:30. In other languages, 10:30 would be half an hour before 10. So it is an hour difference, so it can be confusing. If I'm allowed to say a up me duck, you're allowed to say whatever you like. What's a up me duck? I don't know what a up me duck is. I've never heard that. And then there's another one I'm legitimately confused about that nobody has been able to explain why. That means hello? A up me duck? I honestly never heard that before. What's the difference when I say, and then I went to the store? Or if I say, and then I went up to the store. Then and then. THEN, THAN. I don't know where to use the right word. Like, this one sounds more right here. I'm going to use that one. But I don't know why one sounds more right. And then often when I'm typing, I'm like, this one sounds more right. And then autocorrect corrects it and puts the other word in. I'm like, I'm just going to go with autocorrect. But Michael says there's no difference. But there, why do I get corrected all the time, Michael? Then and then are definitely different things. But I don't know which one to use where. One is probably time and the other one is probably object, but I don't know Am I close? I just don't know which one is which and when to use it. Yep.
My favorite one, and she still, my older sister did that. She still lets it slip once in a while. When we have corn on the cob, she'll say cob on the corn.
Cob on the corn. Okay. Jess. THEN. Time sequence or? I ate, then I left. Okay. Then is comparison. Nope, Duke's running across the field.
Well, I decided that truck's getting further and further away. I think we need to bring it closer. Be a little more efficient about things here.
I thought he finally said, forget this John Deere, I'm running. I've been caught in this John Deere too often. Michael, there's the difference. So then is time, then is comparison between two different things.
Oh, we are rubber banding today. Oof.
Uh-oh. Lots of leg.
It happens. Close enough.
Because those are things I get in trouble for. Today morning. I'm not allowed to say today morning. But I'm going to. So this is what I always argue when people do the nitpicky thing about language. I'm like, did you know what I meant? If you knew what I meant, then screw you. You knew what I meant.
What are you, an English teacher?
If you didn't know what I meant, then correct it, Michael. So you need to be able to speak enough English so we know what you mean, Michael.
See, now what we have here is failure to communicate.
Me fail English?
Juan's probably never seen that movie.
It sounds
familiar.
I don't know where it's from.
Chat will get it. A lot of people in chat might get it.
I think I've seen it in a meme. Is it some kind of military movie or something?
No, not military.
Okay. I'm thinking.
First person in chat wins. Nothing.
So you should have promised something that you can't deliver. Like first person that gets it right spins Juan's wheel. See, you could screw me over. Make promises I have to keep. Michael doesn't care. Michael's moving on. Okay, Michael goes, this is boring. Moving on. Juan, my 4th January with you. I understood what that meant, so good enough, Michael. I'm not going to complain about that sentence. I understood what you meant. You've been with us for 4 years now. Here, take my tractor.
Chat is making me feel old. Nobody
knows what your failure to communicate quote was. Just like when I play these.
Aziz, light!
Aziz, light!
Aziz, light.
When I play those and nobody understands where they're from. Or big bada boom. Chicken good. Nobody understands my quotes, and I'm like, oh, but it's my favorite movie. Why does nobody know? I see that. I was. Are you locked?
Give me about 30 seconds. I gotta look something up quick here. I won't be able to hear you.
Okay. Okay, while Duke is gone, let's talk about him now. Can't hear us. I didn't want to admit knowing the quote, showing my age. Good morning, James.
Here's the first clue. The star of the movie is Paul Newman.
Paul Newman. I don't know if I know who Paul Newman is. The name sounds familiar, but I wouldn't be able to say that's the face of Paul Newman. I'm guessing it's comedy.
Yeah, it's definitely comedy.
Okay, my second guess. Okay, so not military, but comedy. 'Cause Paul Newman sounds like comedy. Sorry, Duke, nobody in chat gives a crap. And Nina goes, I can't answer because it would give away my age.
Ooh, shoot.
Jess says she could Google it.
Google it! Google it!
Google
it!
Thank you for that, Michael. That was a good one.
Duke University has a great English teacher named Duke. Michael, I doubt it. The vertical definitely has got some squeakers. When you literally have a name that's all numbers, you know you're a squeaker. 3120-N5W. I'm sure that means something. I'm sure I'm supposed to know how to pronounce that name. But I don't know the joke. I don't know. That might not be a joke. I don't know the inside scoop on a name like that. You gotta sound out the letters and numbers. Navi!
Hey, listen.
Hey, we don't have any music going. We could listen to some Navi. It'd be funny if Hey Listen was the first song that came on.
I think you might be able to get away with playing some of that music because it's game music.
The actual Orcana of Time.
Yeah, I love the music in Ocarina of Time. Especially the Gurdu Valley. God, I love that song.
Navi says, nice hat. We've only got one spin, and it was Michael. Well, my apologies, Michael. You were talking about horizontal only. Apparently vertical, you guys don't count. Duck, how are you doing today? Duck?
I know what he's referencing. He's calling you the Rubber Ducks. That's a good movie. That's another classic. That's an honorary name one.
Is this the 18-wheeler movie?
A what?
Some kind of, is this like the trucking movie?
Yes.
Rubber
Convoy?
Ducky, Convoy, yeah, that's it.
That's a classic.
I think I might have seen it once.
I just watched it again here about a week ago. It's free. It's free to watch on YouTube right now. Watch out for Dirty Lyle.
That's definitely old school trucking. Trucking's not like that anymore.
Mm-mm. Well, not really, because I can't swim.
Michael, just because two words are similar doesn't mean that person is that word. That's not how English works, Michael. I know I'm pretty new at English here, but I don't think that's how English works. I suspect, Michael, you're wrong on this. You're not trying to follow the rules of English. Yeah, no shit. I think I figured that one out. I think I figured that out.
You know any French, Juan? You should just start speaking French. Then that'd confuse everybody.
I don't. Ik kan Plottisch reden. With the Schwarzen, but I kan Plottisch reden.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, speak your what is that? Dutch German?
Yeah, Plottisch. So it's kind of a Dutch German sound, but it's not Dutch German. But they're very close cousins. We understand some words from each other. Very similar words.
I keep forgetting your past. Yeah. The Amish had their own kind of lingo.
Yep.
They called it Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yep.
But it was, but it wasn't.
It's very similar to Plottisch. I've what's his, Yoder does all his shorts. I can often understand some of his Dutch. A lot of the words are very similar. Pennsylvania Dutch has very similar words to Plottisch. And Plottisch just means, like Pennsylvania Dutch is just, yeah, Plottisch would be flat Dutch. Literally translated to flat Dutch, or not flat, maybe low Dutch, as in low landing or low laying lands. So Plottisch comes from Germany in the lowlands, where the ground is flat, in the wide open flat meadows, where there's no mountains around. So Plottisch is a location in Germany, and German was spoken in the highlands of Germany. So we call it High German, but it's just today it's just called German. But there was High German and Low German, as in people that lived in the highlands and people that lived in the lowlands. And hey, Ernest, the lowlands German kind of went to all these different, like Hutterites and Amish and Mennonites. All came from the lowlands of Germany, right? I'm doing great, Ernest. Cindy, how I join? With a lot of challenges. You gotta first go to my Google Drive in the description, Cindy, and download like 150 mods.
It's a challenge, but the challenge is worth it. If you're a little bit tech savvy and know how mods work, and it's definitely doable.
So I am Canadian, Nina. I was born a Canadian, but I was not born in Canada. I was born a Canadian abroad. So I didn't have to do any citizen test. I was considered a Canadian born abroad, because my ancestry comes from Canada, from Mennonite colonies in Saskatchewan. My grandparents are born in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, or Saskatchewan, Canada. My parents are born in Mexico. I was born in Belize. Canada has changed that loophole. You're no longer allowed to be born abroad as a Canadian today unless your parents were Canadian. But it used to be if your grandparents were Canadian, you could just take Canadian citizenship without. You just had to prove that your grandparents were Canadian, and you were just automatically a Canadian. But no, I am both third generation Canadian and first generation Canadian. My great grandparents were Russian. World War II, they escaped from Russia through Prussia, right through Germany, going east to France, and then out to Canada.
Last I checked my family tree, I'm mostly Sweden.
A mix of Swiss and Norsemen if I go far enough back, and lower lands in Germany. So, yeah. And because our families were Mennonites, wherever we migrated to, made a contract with the government. So when my grandparents migrated to Canada, they made a contract with Canada that Mennonites would live on a Mennonite reservation, just like you think of a Indian reservation. Mennonites would live on a Mennonite reservation where Canadian law wouldn't apply, where Canadian taxes wouldn't apply, Canadian education wouldn't apply. And of course, Canada broke those contracts. Just like with the Native peoples, Canada broke those contracts and forced Canadians to do, or forced the Mennonites to do, at the same time Natives had to go to residential school, forced Mennonites to go to Canadian schools. So a lot of Canadian Mennonites then, instead of doing the forced English education, moved to Brazil, Paraguay, and Mexico. And my grandparents were born in Canada, but moved to Mexico. And once again signed the same contract with the Mexican government. But then the Mexican government started forcing learning Spanish in the schools. So a lot of Mennonites stayed in Canada, didn't move to Mexico. Same with Mexico. A lot of Mennonites stayed in Mexico, but my grandparents were old school and did not want change. So they once again migrated to Belize and signed a contract with the Belize government. And they were tired of governments breaking laws. So they signed a contract so clear, so simple. That contract is still there today. Mennonites in Belize still live on a Mennonite reservation where Belizean law does not apply. Belizean education does not apply. They do not pay taxes. My dad owns land on the Mennonite reservation in Belize, but does he actually own the land? No. The Belize government does not recognize him owning any land on the reservation. So any of the Mennonite leaders there decide you don't own the land, you just don't own the land anymore. So it's just kind of a handshake type of a deal. I have bought this part of land here. But there's really no laws there. Which means some interesting things. My uncle is a police deputy there. Police, he kind of enforces the law there. And it's funny, when there's no Belizean laws you have to follow, there's some pretty lucrative things you can get into. When your local police force can take a lot of drug money and build landing airstrips all over the place. I have some very, very rich family. It's all drug money, but I have some very, very rich family in Belize. I mean, it's all their chicken farms making all the money, but we all know those chickens don't make that much money. And the thing is, Belize government has tried to break those contracts. There's only one problem. Belize gave the Mennonites enough land, and the Mennonites have put themselves into a place with those chickens I just talked about. Really, honestly, the chickens are keeping the Mennonites on the reservation, that Belize cannot enforce the law, because the Mennonites kind of feed the whole damn country now. The Belize economy relies on the Mennonite corn and all the crop and the chickens and the wheat and all that. The Belize economy relies on it so much that they cannot enforce, they cannot afford to break those contracts. So Belize is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So the drugs will continue. So that's a little bit about my family. And misogyny is strong. Misogyny is strong in the Mennonite colonies in Belize. I am related to myself. My parents are third cousins once removed. When you live on a small colony like that, everybody is related to each other. There's a lot of inbreeding.
Kind of like that old country song, I'm my own grandpa.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so actual relationship between my mom and dad. Let's see if I can explain this. Okay. Grandma and Grandpa had 2 kids, so the brother and sister. Brother and sister had kids. I mean, they had 15 kids each, but so got that. So let's say this: grandparents, parents, kids. Now, one of these kids marries the kid of the other kids. So you got 1, 1, 2, 2, 3 on this side, and those marry. That's my parents. So my dad married his cousin's kid. Yeah. My dad married his cousin's kid. If only that was the only thing I had to worry about my dad. The inbreeding is not an issue. the misogyny is an issue. But yeah.
That actually wasn't too uncommon back in the day.
No. No, that was definitely a lot more like, yeah.
I got a full semi. Where am I heading? I assume to a flour mill.
What do you have?
Wheat.
Wheat. Let me just take a quick look. I'm making myself a little cheat sheet here as we're selling stuff, so I know where stuff goes. Next time I'll just look at my cheat sheet and go, this is where it goes. But flour mill is a good guess. I'm just going to make sure nothing else needs wheat. I don't think so. Because every now and then one surprises you, like the cookies. The cookies need oat. I'm like, oh, right, they need oats, so we have to actually not just bring that all to the flour mill. So I'm gonna write that actually down.
Hold on here. Hold on here. I might have said something wrong here. No, oats. I'm harvesting oats. I'm sorry.
Have oats. Okay, so
yes, I have oats.
So the cookies need some oat. Let's see if there's anything else out here that needs oat.
I just glanced at the icon and it looked like wheat, but it's actually oat.
The cereal factory needs oat.
Okay.
How much of the field is done? What percentage?
I'd say I got just a little over half it done.
Okay, so if we deliver, let's make sure nothing else needs oat here. Oh. Hang on here. Barley. Jess, I brought barley to the wrong place. Barley also goes to soybean. Okay, I didn't know that. Pancakes, no, we're good there. Okay, so if you bring one load to cookies and then one load to the cereal, we'll call that good for oat.
Okay.
And then we won't actually bring any, we won't make oat flour. We'll save oat flour for, wheat. Interesting. So yeah, one to the cookies. Cookies is like the first building across the creek.
I found it.
Yeah.
I just like to tag it to make sure I hit the right trigger.
And then if it fills one up, then just bring it to the other place. Oh, do we have storage or horses need oat? Right. What do we have in storage for oat? Let's see. Oat. Oh.
What you're saying is slow down?
No, you go ahead and do that load. Do that load to the cookies. And then maybe the next load, put half of the next load at the farm into storage and half of the next load to cereal. So go ahead, do cookies on that one.
Do the full load cookies?
Yeah, might as well. Unless it takes it all and you need to bring it somewhere else.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up the cookie monster while we was having that discussion.
Cookies?
Cookies? Someone say cookies?
Now, where are my cookies? You take my cookies? No? Oh, they're right here. Oh, me love my cookies. Nom, 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 nom.
Barley
This message approved by Cookie Monster. Nom, 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 nom.
And wheat is just flour. That's it. I don't have... The chickens would be sorghum. And sorghum is just chickens and flour mill. But yes. Chickens eat a lot of sorghum. All right. It's complicated. Like you can make this game very complicated. You can keep it very simple. But if you start productions, you can make it complicated. And that's why your sister gets scared of the game, because when you start watching people and go, no, this game is too complicated for me. It's like, but it doesn't have to be. It's only complicated because we've made it complicated.
Yep. If I ever do convince her, I figured I'd start her out on a map like no man's land, like nothing on it, and just have her do like one thing.
Yep. Here,
So she
grow
gets
wheat.
the hang of it. Yep.
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 Grow wheat, sell wheat to the store. No production, just grow wheat. Yeah, no man's land might be confusing too because you have to make your own field.
Well, I'd make it for her. I'd make a nice simple. I'd preset it up for her, make it real simple.
Make a very simple map, just one field, one crop. Here's all the equipment.
Yep.
This I even park my equipment in the order I use it in.
Then turn off, like stones and
Crop
lime
destruction. Yeah. And all that. Yep.
Keep it real simple.
Yeah. Didn't FS15 have like a tutorial that you could start with?
They all do.
Oh, really? I just never play single
The-
player.
Yeah, they're not that great of a tutorial.
Okay.
Even FS25 is a tutorial. I mean, it is, but it ain't.
The tutorial doesn't work for someone that has no idea how a farm works. Getting some hearts floating across the screen. I see those hearts. I'll give you a heart back. Yeah, Nina, I could talk about my family. Most of the time when I start getting into family history, people leave the chat pretty quick. I kept it pretty kid-friendly today. But if you want to go to my actual family history, then it gets pretty messed up. You see my grape farm in the background there? We talk a lot about grapes. Make lots of raisins.
I see you have a baler parked over here this time, Juan. Are we saving the straw this time?
Yes, I want to bale just the one field. I want to bale some straw. Our straw storage was getting a little low.
Okay.
So.
I think I'll get on that next when I get this done, harvesting done.
I don't know if we need all of it, but I'm just like, I took all the bales out and put them in front of the bale storage, and then I'm like, yeah, that's probably enough to bale one field. There's another wheat field here that needs to be harvested. I'm like, let's not do bales on that one. We'll just do bales on one of them. And
Well, if you make a little too much, you can always sell it. Not a big deal.
Herman says raisins are good. Yeah. And that's I think my if you didn't understand what I was saying with my terms, that's okay. If you want to hear more about the terms I used, we can go into that subject, but it gets dark. We moved a lot as kids. Like, we didn't move every year, but we moved every year of school I've been in, we moved. Some years we moved 2 or 3 times in a school year. Other times it took a year or 2 before we had to move again. Hey, KW.
That can be really hard on a kid.
Yeah, I've never made friends. I have one best friend from high school. We went to the same high school. I think all 4 of us kids went to the same high school, and my mom put her foot down and wouldn't let us move. And the moving, people are always like, military, huh? I'm like, nope, much darker than that. The why we're moving is harder to deal with than the actual moving. I'm fabulous, KW. Fabulous. Having a great day, great week. It was a 4-day week of work, but it felt like a long week. It was a bit of a snowstormy type of week. I see we're in 1960. Yep. Yeah, 1960. You haven't been around since 1956? That's been a while. Herman says, love the gameplay. Well, thank you. Oh, the Hey Listen song is playing in the background.
Oh, that's right. I don't get to hear the music because I got to keep it on the game.
Oh, yeah. Herman says, year in, year new school, new life. Yep. Know that stuff all too good. What was your reasoning for moving? Is it military or one trend to learn how to become your own best friend? Yeah. You also make friends with everybody immediately. You walk into a group and you're just friends with them because it's the only friends you're going to have. You can't fuel up. Okay, that's probably close enough. So you have lots of friends, but nobody's your best friend. That's just how you grow up. Phil. All right, so you've been busy. Seen us pop up a few times, but didn't have time to stay and watch. I appreciate even if you just drop in and give us a thumbs up and then move on. That's cool too. Because your dad was working and moving. Oh, okay. So work kept you guys moving from place to place. Yep, some jobs do that. Nina says, my husband's family have lived in the same village for 150 years. Yeah, we're a little different from that. But when criminal activity and grapes and raisins become part of the family, you have to move before law follows you. That's why you get married, right? That's what women are for. That is words my dad has used. I don't think so. Yeah, that kind of misogyny, Herman. Exactly those terms. Yep. And then the quote of, if God didn't mean that to happen, why did he make your daughters look so good? What? That kind of problems. Yeah. Misogyny. People like that need to be in prison. And now he doesn't understand why none of his kids visit him. He says mother took his kids away from him. It's like, dude, you didn't care about us. Why would we care about you? Hang on, Herman. Are you saying that for real? Are you saying that like from a scientific point of view or from a moral point of view? Scientifically, yeah. But morally, that is absolutely horrific type of quote. KW has to go eat dinner.
Yeah, it is getting to be that time.
I've only been here 30 years, and I'm not local yet. Are you saying people in your area where you live move so little that you're still an outsider? End of the world type of stuff. Need, yeah, you're right. But whiskey got donuts.
I like how people start talking about food just as I'm getting hungry for lunch.
I had some cookies for breakfast.
Now, where are my cookies? Do you take my cookies? No? Oh, they right
I had a
here.
Jimmy Dean
Oh,
sausage
me
stick
love my
biscuit.
cookies.
It was oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
This
so
message
it was
approved by
healthy.
Cookie Monster. Dum, 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 dum.
It's got oats in it. It's healthy, man.
Whatever you got to say to make yourself feel better.
It was health food. I was eating health food for breakfast. It is 11 a.m. here. 1100. And you in Brazil, right? Brazil, you said, right? No, South Africa. Never mind. You didn't say Brazil. South Africa. You're at 2100. So late evening. 9 p.m. For those of you that... Michael, that one's for you.
It's amazing how much longer these fields take to do when you don't have your buddy long haul meeting you
Helping you
halfway.
with the combining. Well, I was starting to complain I never get to run the combine like ever again. Like I'm like, you and long hauler just took over, and I'm like, I don't even get to get into a combine anymore. I did a whole year. It's like,
You should have said something. We could have traded. I would have cut grass.
no, I was spreading manure. I'm like that. Oh, we get a new manure spreader next year too. Hopefully that manure spreader works with multiplayer, so I don't have to spread all the manure, because every year all I'm doing is spreading manure. Looks bright in the background. Well, if I turn the lights off, it wouldn't be as bright. It's an overcast, cloudy day. But yeah, it's bright. Yeah, 9 p.m. is very dark. 9 p.m. is pitch black. This time. Oh, wait. You guys are south. So it's not that pitch black. Your days are pretty long right now. Nina says 7 p.m. here. Time to go and cook. Telling us some history? Yeah, feel free to ask me more history. I'm not afraid to talk about it, as long as the chat is not afraid to talk about it.
He's not afraid to talk, period.
Except that I don't say words right. I can't say today morning. Today afternoon.
That's Michael's fault.
This is someone in the other channel, and they took it really seriously. It was a long discussion, and he finally just gave up on me. And fine, say it the way you want to. Do whatever makes you feel good. I'm like, I don't understand the difference, damn it. I'm trying to understand. Why am I not allowed to say today afternoon, today morning? Iron Thunder's in the house. Sun sets completely at 1900. Over here, the sun sets at 1600. We got pretty short days right now. They're starting to get longer.
If you say it only goes uphill from here, past the equinox.
Words don't make a sentence. Sentences make words. Well, Herman, I always say, did you understand what I meant? If you understood what I meant, then who cares? What? Iron Thunder says, I just got drafted into the military. You got drafted. I didn't know that drafting was still a thing. Like, does your country draft on a regular basis?
I was gonna say he's definitely not in America because America hasn't had the draft since Vietnam.
Well, with Russia doing what Russia's doing, and your neighbors with Russia, and the U.S. doing what the U.S. is, like, U.S. is as bad as Russia, just taking over countries. Russia and U.S. are both doing expansionism right now, and it's scary as F. I understand why someone like Lithuania would go, we need to do a draft. If we're not getting
Even though I'm an American and I am a patriot, things in America are not good right now with our current president. They're already trying to start a civil war in Minnesota right now.
Well, I consider myself conservative. That's not a conservative I would vote for. Just
yep, things are not good.
See, Herman wants to be drafted. How do you feel about being drafted? Stressed out about it? So yeah, I bet, because the draft is a bit of a surprise, right? So I think you'll do fine, but
I would say it depends on where they put you. I mean, if you can, my dad always said, like, they always called it in the rear with the gear, you know, as long as you're not going like out in the front lines.
Yeah.
You know, it might not be so bad.
The problem is getting drafted, and with Russia doing what Russia's doing, the chances of seeing real conflict is not 0%, right? Herman says, keep your head low and your ass even lower. Yeah, Iron, that's... when do you have to go in? Like how much time do you have from when you get drafted to you have to actually go out? So new rules of 2026, all males reaching 18 have to undergo required 9 months training.
I was just gonna say, definitely got to do basic training.
So you're going in for 9. So you're gonna disappear for 9 months. No Iron Thunder for 9 months. Your whole life is gonna change, right? Basically all plans you had for life, everything is now on pause. Yeah. Self-determination kind of disappears. For at least guaranteed 9 months, there's no self-determination.
I guess that's one advantage we have, Juan, getting old and they can't draft us anymore.
It'd have to get pretty bad. It'd have to be apocalypse. Fallout. It'd have to be Fallout.
Yeah, I think if they ever did re-implement the draft in my country, I still think there's an age limit of 30 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want old people.
I didn't even think of that, Herman. 9 months of basic training equals the same as 9 months in the womb. It's like you can literally be born again in a non-Christian sense. So all males reaching 18 undergo 9 months training. Yeah, for me that'd be terrifying. Well, so I always have a rule. Life is always good. You just got to try to take a really scary, terrible event and try to make the best of it as you can. I hope you can find a way to make it the best you can and not come out as I mean, you're going to come out of it as a changed man, but not come out of it as a worse man, come out of it as a better man, right? Like how am I going to take this to my advantage to come out in better condition?
The one good thing is you won't be alone. You'll make some good
Lifetime friends. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll definitely be in a brotherhood. So all
That
males,
could
so
be
no,
Whiskey Creek.
not female.
It could be that young whiskey.
Iron Thunder's pretty young. Oh, you're saying that the draft might be as young as if you're 25 years old.
Yeah, the age limit might be 25.
Oh, the oldest you're allowed to be drafted is 25.
Yeah.
I'm sure during a real war that age can change quickly.
Yeah.
And with your current president, whatever he spouts that might be, nah, that's crazy. He'll never do that. Dude just does those things.
I know the last time we had the official draft was way back in Vietnam. I was shocked that they didn't re-implement it after 9/11. I thought, oh boy, they're bringing the draft back, no doubt. But apparently they had enough in reserves for that war.
All right, see you, Herman. Thanks for dropping in and farming that like. Earliest I go out might be February 9th. So within, like, that's less a month you might be out. Yeah, so you get like a month warning. Yeah, okay, you know what, Duke? This silo's acting funny. I think I'm gonna go after this silo pit. I may just sell these pits and install a silage silo here. Yeah.
There's some really nice old stave silo mods that work pretty good. You know, the old style brick silos.
Okay, I'll have to try to find something.
Yeah, they call them stave silos. I think you can even get some with the blowers already attached, so you don't have to mess with the attaching a separate blower and all that. Still keep the realism.
I mean, the game through the years allows me to install, like, we have a modern one-ish over there. I don't think that breaks the game, but I'll see what I can find. So
yeah,
total.
Because them external silo blowers, them can be a little finicky sometimes. You gotta get that tube lined up just right.
I don't want to do that. We're doing that in Ganantal already too much. Iron Thunder says total drafted males for 2026 is 3,870. What percentage of males is that? Yeah. Is that every single male in Lithuania that turned 18 that got drafted? Because you're over 18. That's not a very big number. Or is there like just a random lottery? Or are there more drafts coming? That this is just the first wave. James says, I think the highest draft was in the oldest age in World War II draft was 45. So World War II, they moved the draft to 45. Yeah, that's pretty old. Canada was 30, so the oldest went to 30. Oh, Canada says 30 was the oldest the draft was, but people up to 45 were allowed to join. So they were allowing people 45 years old to join the military. Well, I'm 48,
would-
and I think I'd still be pretty capable.
Yeah, but that's not what the military wants. They want young people with brains they can wash. We're
Yes,
too old and
we have
stubborn and set in
opinions.
our ways.
Yep.
Yep.
I think anything 25 and older, we start having our own opinions, and it's hard to retrain us to say yes, sir. They would almost be best putting older people into a separate team and have the whole team older people and treat them differently. They do different type of missions. Because they wouldn't get together with the people that can just follow orders. You'd have to put the older people with people that make it a group of people that think for themselves. Because imagine having to get drafted. I'm 48 years old and I have to go to war with Michael. Could you imagine the age difference and taking orders from Michael because he has higher... Yeah, I think that'd be a tough pill for me to swallow. Yeah. Jess had a problem with a boss at her last job that was a lot younger than she was, and when he would just have the dumbest instructions in the world, I'm like... He became a manager because he was very good at brown nosing. When the dumbest dude on the floor gets to be a manager, it's hard to follow those directions. And then
Like
he's
a Walmart thing.
and then he's younger than you. Yes, exactly, a Walmart thing. Yep. So, if I'm not mistaken, the total eligible. Oh boy.
Eligible.
There we go. Eligible. My tongue didn't want to say those letters. The total eligible number of males for draft would be 42,556. Okay. So they've only done a small percentage of what... Because you only have so many facilities, right? But
It is hard on the body, but it'll also get you in shape, too.
Yeah, start exercising now, I guess, right? You have a month, you might as well do some exercises now, right? What? What? Taking what out of context? No, that's not what I'm talking about.
There goes the phone.
I'm telling Iron Thunder to start exercising now because he's going to basic training in 1 month. That's what I'm talking about. Just you're having a different conversation. James says, I think the biggest problem is if I join at 45, you'll not survive the abuse to the body as well as a 25-year-old. Well, that's what James and Duke are talking about. I'm talking about something different. I'm getting chastised by Jess. I didn't say the right things. I'm sorry for not saying the right things. So sorry.
What else is new?
No, I don't want to hug it out. It's a woman thing. Jess was legitimately confused years ago. I'm like, a hug fixes things for women. I'm like, I'm hugging you because it fixes things for you. It doesn't fix shit for me. I'm like, this is for you. It doesn't mean anything to me. So Jess goes, let's hug it out. I'm like, okay. I'm cool with hugging. I'm very cool with it, but it means very different things. You're hoping to get into artillery. Yeah, so how do they decide where you go into? It's like, what could you study? Yeah, I guess I would be stressing out about what can I study? What can I do to pass a test to try to get into a certain division? What kind of knowledge are they looking to pass that test to get into that division that I would prefer to go into? If I want artillery battalion, yeah, I'd be so stressed out about how do I answer the questions? How do I manage to try to manipulate my way into the battalion I would like to go in? Hey, Thomas. Welcome back.
My dad, when he went to Nam, he got into the motor pool. That would, fixing the engines like on the
Okay,
tanks and
yeah.
stuff. That'd be a good thing. That'd kind of keep you away from most of the really super dangerous stuff.
Yeah. James says, so hugging it out is not a woman thing. It's a thing that people are wired for physical touch. So, okay, you know what? Maybe, James, you probably have a fair point. Some dudes are good with hugs because you grew up, physical touch was a... It's a different love language that we learned growing up. We were not a touchy family. No, there was no touchy.
Here.
There is no hugging. There is no kissing. There is no I love yous. That is not our family.
That's how I grew up.
So James says, as a world, we've decided it's a woman thing. Well, maybe just I've decided it's a woman thing because that's how I grew up, right? And yeah, Jess says, I've decided it's not a man thing because it doesn't work for me because of the way I grew up.
And it's been scientifically proven women are more emotional than men. It's just genetics,
Oh, I've met some men that are pretty emotional.
Yeah.
But once again, we're not cookie cutters. We're all very different people. I think that people always debate between man and woman and all the different sexes and all the different orientations and stuff. It's like, just treat people like people.
Mm-hmm.
Just treat people like people, and then then all the rest of the shit doesn't matter. Like, hey, you have different beliefs and different thoughts than I do, but you're a person, and that's cool. Sorry, Michael, for picking on you. You're a person, and that's cool. Michael, are you here to hear the apology? It would suck if I made an apology to Michael and he didn't even hear it.
Michael's not a person. Michael's just a bot.
Ooh.
So he doesn't need an apology.
Hey, Landon. I'm guessing Landon is sick. Iron Thunder says, here, it's kind of a random system. The computer just randomly spreads out people. But if you want to go somewhere specific, you can ask and you might be able to go there. Okay. So try to come up with good reasons why you want to go there. Because it's a skill set that you have, and you feel like that's where you would be the most productive.
It's just like, thank you. That was a good one.
Michael has hatched just like the others. Wait, we've hatched? Michael's not here, huh? I'm sad that Michael's not here.
I'm sure we would have got a very interesting response if he was.
Jess goes, no. His response would have been, okay. That is the response. Every time we talk about a serious conversation, his answer is almost always, okay. Like, your vocabulary is immense, Michael. Herman is no longer here. Herman has moved on. I was kind of iffy on Herman. He almost got an insta-ban, but then he said some things. I'm still on the teeter-totter about Herman. He made a comment that was an insta-ban, but I'm just like, let's clarify what did you mean by that comment. And then after he clarified it, then I was kind of like, we'll leave it for now and we'll see what future comments bring. And Long Hauler's been being nice. Long Hauler's been being nice to our chat, so Long Hauler isn't getting his comments removed. He's pushing it a couple of weeks ago.
404, Michael not found.
404. Error. Error. Next time Michael's here, use that line. So Long Hauler just says you have to use that line next time Michael is here.
We can do that. He'd be like, what are you talking about?
He's an Apple
Hey,
user.
Hey, it's Michael 404.
He's an Apple user. Are 404 errors in the Macintosh Apple world? Is that a thing in the...
Yes.
Yeah.
The 404 error is a
internet thing, right?
Yeah. It's usually server or data not found.
Yep. Yeah, basically couldn't contact that server or whatever. Yeah. 404. Couldn't make a connection to that server. Okay. James says if you took 1,000 athletes. Oh, okay. Hang on. The comment before that. So, the test of male and female athletes constantly show up at top performing men are 10% better than the top women. If you take 1,000 athletes at random, 50 men versus, or 500 men versus 500 women, the best performer is probably a man, but a woman who would probably be in the top 10. Many women would be in the top 100. So I think you're making the statement that, yes, men and women are different. But people say no woman would beat a man in a sword fight. But any man that actually had the desire to fight a woman in a sword fight would get a wake-up call. Yeah, just because most women couldn't win a fight against a man, it doesn't mean there are not some women that would be able to beat most men. There are some women out there that would be able to beat most men. Yep. Especially a woman that has trained for that skill set, right?
Mm. I've seen women fight. Some of them fight dirty.
It's not dirty if it's not against the rules. Yes, yeah, we're all different, but there's still more overlap. Yeah, we generalize everybody into a certain category, not realizing that the categories are a lot more gray than black and white. Yes. The two circle categories mostly overlap. Yeah. Once again, treat people like people. And I do like that a lot of public places now are starting to, like new buildings going up, a lot of new buildings going up as far as the whole which washroom men and women use. They're just putting in one washroom and everybody just uses the same washroom. And I'm a fan of that. We all use the same washroom at home. Why can't we use the same one in a restaurant? It's not a hard problem to fix. It's like, this doesn't have to be a debate. This is a really easy fix. I've seen some old restaurants that have actually just gotten rid of urinals and just put in an extra stall and then put both bathrooms, male, female on both. I'm like, it just works. It's fine. I don't have a urinal in my washroom at home. It's fine. Bigger places, though.
That's one thing men and women do the same as poop.
Yep.
No different.
Now, big places like arenas and stuff, you should still make like a urinal room where there's just urinals, just to make the line move faster, right? But in smaller places, you just don't need that.
That one small place where I worked at, there was only like 10 employees.
Yeah.
And it was mostly guys, but we had one woman there that worked, and she kept up with us guys. She was a good worker. And we had one male bathroom, one female, and one day we just like, we're just going to rip the sign off because, she was like the only one using it. I'm like, let's just agree that both bathrooms are just wide open to everybody because it's such a small place. So we just ripped the sign off and said, okay, bathrooms are just
bathrooms.
When you lock the door, it's whoever's in there that
is in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because one bathroom for 10 guys at break time wasn't quite enough.
Yeah.
Jim
says when people get mad about men versus women bathroom, I ask them which bathroom is men's or women's room at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like 3 weeks ago, a place had a bathroom. It was a chipper, and they only had a men's washroom. There is no women's washroom. It was just a room with urinals in it. I'm like, just go fucking in there. You need a poop, you're gonna need poop. Go. Walk in. It's like, screw it. Yeah, you have to walk by the urinal, so what? Every dude has to walk by a dude peeing. What's wrong with a woman walking past all the dudes peeing? It's the same thing. Oh, you told me that story already, so Oh, if there should be, yes. No, I agree. Urinals should be in a separate room, but when you need to go, you need just whatever. Just go. So Landon, you're sick. What sickness are you sick with? I haven't been sick. I've gotten like minor sniffles like right now. I'm a little stuffed up and sniffly, but I wouldn't say I'm sick. I haven't been sick 8 years now. And pre those 8 years, I was sick on a monthly basis. Oh, that's true. I got a bit sick in Edmonton Mall. Yeah, I got sick there. Yeah. I got some kind of bacterial infection. Yeah, you're right. But I rarely get sick. And
physically, but mentally one?
When I worked at Walmart, I was sick on a monthly basis, if not weekly.
Oh, same here.
Right.
That's a what do they call that? Where they like grow germs.
Yep.
Walmart is like a petri dish.
Yep.
snotty little kids wiping their boogers on everything, and yeah, it's almost impossible not to get sick at Walmart.
Well, long hauler, yes, with the way the American washrooms are set up, yes. But a lot of different countries, washrooms just, all of them have locking doors, and you don't have these huge gaps above and between them where people can look through.
Yeah, the stall is actually a private
A stall is
area.
So when I say all bathrooms should be male, female, public, every stall should have a lock and completely private. So yes, that should be taken care of too. So yes, that is a concern with the way American washrooms are designed. But if every stall is completely private, then that concern goes away. So you have a valid point there. So the stalls just need to be less cheap. Kind of stuck. There we go. But all those things are easily to resolved. People just have to be willing to make the change. Where was I? Ah, right there. Okay. I like the new road I built through there. Very, very suitable. But I know the other concern is changing rooms. At gyms, in schools, at pools, at hockey rinks, change rooms are concerned too, right? Where you get naked and change clothes. And the only way to fix that would be by having much bigger change rooms and having private stalls. I think that's a harder problem to solve than washrooms.
I don't think so, because you really don't need much more room than like a size of a bathroom stall to change. I mean, how much room do you really need to change clothes?
Yeah. So just,
you know,
like if you have a big team, like a big hockey team though, right? And everybody's changing, that would take up a lot of extra space.
that's true.
Think a football team all crammed into a change room. They're all butt naked in there. That would take a lot more space to have everybody in their own stall. Yeah, gyms, exactly. If public bathrooms are set up more like a bathroom at home, then all those safety concerns go away. Yep. Yep.
And no matter how much you fix things, it's never going to take it completely away.
No.
The person that's not right in the head
is going to find a way
to do it one way or another.
Yes.
You know.
Yep. My dad will find a way. That's why you need to parent the kids and let them know what is not okay, and when you're allowed to defend yourself. We always teach our kids not to hit. There are times where you need to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
That's quite the pile you got going on there.
I'm
Holy
stuck.
mackerel.
Let's drop.
Juan needs a push.
That fix it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, still the same hat, Navi. Uh-oh.
How can that be?
I
That
know.
sounds like a problem.
Michael's the only one that's done the wheel spin. I know the subject we're talking about, people have vastly different opinions, but that's okay. I think the conversation needs to take place, though.
Oh yeah, it can be a very touchy subject.
Because when somebody says, like I said, just rip the sign off and to make both bathrooms male and female, that only works if the stalls inside are designed in a way that it works. So, oh, I got a little bit of movement. I can move back and forth a foot. That's like real life this week. I got stuck a couple of times. I'm like, okay, the whole truck, all 30 wheels, sway them back and forth, forward, backward, forward, backward. Come on.
Rocket barb, rocket barb.
I don't want to chain up again.
I'm still trying to figure out where that saying originally came from. I know Zip Tie Bias Plies always says that on his YouTube channel when he gets stuck with like one of his vehicles. He goes, rocket barb, rocket barb.
I've honestly never heard the term rocket barb before.
Unless he's like referring to his wife or something. I don't know. He always says that whenever he gets stuck and he's trying to get out.
Yeah, exactly, long hauler. If touchy subjects aren't discussed, the opposing arguments can be dehumanized. Yes, exactly. If the other side is the devil, it's easy to hate the other side. Yep, it's easy to hate the other side. If you turn the other side into the devil. Hey, Jess, could you take your tractor and see if you can give me a bit of a bump?
One needs a push.
I don't know. Let's try on the front first. Maybe if you can just... I'll rehook up off to one side and just see if you can bump the trailer off to one side from the... No, in front of me. Come in right in front of me, beside me.
What if you take that? What if you take that nice, pretty Oliver with the bucket and the weights? I bet you that'll.
That might work, but just hit me right now and see if it works. Just hit the side of the trailer. Drive up the side of the pile. Bump the trailer. See if you can drive up the side of the hill, and then maybe we'll get two tractors stuck. Oh, that moved me a little bit. Maybe Duke's idea of taking the Oliver and using the bucket might be helpful. Oh, Joey, hang on, guys, hang on. I'll wait till you get the Oliver while we go spin the wheel here. What's your comment? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. You have a text message. Okay, got it. Okay, what do we get here? What, Joey, what have you done to me? Stop. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, that's not good at all. I'm not happy. This is not.
No, I'm happy.
This is not even Iron Thunder, Navi are like, yay! And Iron Thunder's, yes! These hats away. I don't even know where it is. I can't find it. Hey guys, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
It will be found. Let's see. I wonder. This might be a mistake.
Do I have to?
Nope.
It's a great set. Hey, you just said nope. That wasn't the button.
I was gonna try it with the harvester. I'm like, nah, better not do that.
Get the harvester stuck?
Yeah. I'm thinking the Oliver is the way to go.
Yeah, just dump that front end out. right where it is, yeah.
You don't have super strength on here, do you?
Oh, we do. We could
Oh,
we could cheat it out. If Oliver doesn't work, we'll probably do something like that. Just come in from behind and try to bump the trailer with the front end. Yeah. Well, just do whatever you feel is right, and then. All right, Juan, you look like a flower boy for our wedding. Great. Oh, great. You have to lower that. That's okay if you pick it up. Dump it. Oh, 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 that did it. Yep, just dump it on this side. You're stuck now? Okay. No,
yeah, but she's
just
got a
don't just
bucket.
drive
She
around
should
to
be able
the
to get her
side
stuff up.
and dump. Oh, you can dump it there. All right, we're good. We're good. We're free. We are free.
Do you prefer 125 or 150 bales?
I've just been doing the smaller ones.
The smaller ones? Okay.
It seemed like it was probably more realistic for the time. And especially since our new baler we're getting next year can only do the small ones. So just stick with the small ones for now. And then we'll upgrade to the big one next time we got a baler with bigger ones. Long hauler says I require a toga and a large horn of wine. Fairy wings. Hey guys, we spin the wheel of hats and not the rest of my gear. I don't even know if this considers a hat. I think you guys are cheating that this is even a hat.
Is it on your head?
It could be considered headgear, but it's not a hat. I mean, a helmet, that's fair. But a helmet wasn't my choice either. That was cheating as well. I think Mickey Mouse ears as well. I agree. Helmets, Mickey Mouse ears, and flowers should be banned from the wheel. I don't think those should be allowed. Let alone togas and fairy wings and horns of wine.
It doesn't matter what you think. It's all what your audience thinks.
I still think it's not fair.
Life's not fair.
Not all hats are flower crowns, but flower crowns are hats. I know I miss words.
If you would just accept your fate, you wouldn't be so miserable, Juan. Just accept it.
I'm surprised I didn't get a stupid song. This is the first time this has happened and Duke hasn't started singing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was so concentrated on my work. I keep trying to get you to sing it, though. I was hoping you'd sing it.
That's not how this works. It's not the hat.
Pretty.
Oh boy.
Oh, so pretty.
It's not a hat and sing wheel. It's just a hat wheel. No, Joey. Let's not get stuck again. See if we can make a little bit more of a ramp here. Are you kidding me? Like, I'll just compress this a bit. I hate when Joey's right. Up, up, up. We're good. We're good. We're good. No, Iron Thunder. You've sung on this channel and Duke's sung on this channel, but not me. I don't sing on this channel.
He's a party pooper.
No.
Singing is what makes the world happy.
Jess says, you have to
Have to break
sing
out
for
into
Iron
song.
Thunder so he'll have something to remember me by when he's in the military for the 9 months.
Yeah, guilt trip him.
Iron Thunder, don't forget about me. Wait for me. I will wait for you, Iron Thunder. You want me to sing some Sabaton? Yeah, that would go bad. I've seen Iron Thunder do it, and I saw how bad that went. Where was I? Saying Happy Days from Sesame Street. I don't know if I know that song. I've never seen Sesame Street. So you'll still get weekends off. Oh, okay, so it's a weekend training type of deal. Oh, that's not as bad. Okay, so there's some silver lining to this. But I'm guessing your weekends are going to be spent recovering from whatever they did to you in that week. Do come and update us, though. I'm really interested in hearing how it goes. Even if you don't have time, just come in and drop in for 5 minutes, give us an update, and then move along. We'd be appreciative.
Now, where are my cookies? Do you take my cookies? No? Oh, they right here. Oh, me love my cookies. Nom, 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 nom. This message approved by Cookie Monster. Nom, 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 nom.
Iron Thunder said... No, not... Jess said... Iron Thunder, you don't even have to update us on live stream. You can just update us on private channels, too. If we're not live, just give us an update. Make sure you didn't die in a military accident. But yeah, from a Lithuania government perspective, I can see why they would do a draft with the whole world becoming more and more aggressive, and all the talk the U.S. is doing and all the talk Russia is doing. It's like, you know, we are in a new version of a Cold War. The war is pretty cool right now. It's pretty cool. It warmed up for a bit there, but it's cooled off. You know what? Before I do that more, hang on, guys. Let's make sure I don't get stuck again. Let's make sure. Elena, hello. I'm just walking the wrong direction. Let's try. I don't know if this is a good choice or not. That's right. There's no hat to grab. Stupid flower crown to grab. This is Western Wilds. I went to grab my hat and there's no bill to grab. It's like, I hate you guys. Anyone spin the wheel? I can't hear you. No, Iron Thunder, you cannot. I guess my mic was muted, Iron Thunder. You missed it.
Uh-huh.
Canadian government. That's training, citizen. Canadian government. 300,000 citizens training for the army. Who assumed Iron Thunder was American? You know what? Everybody always assumes that everybody's American. It's like, you're on YouTube, you must be American.
America.
It's like half our viewers are, well, all over the world. Australia, UK, Lithuania, South Africa, Brazil. Most of our viewers are American But on the main channel, most of our viewers are Canadian.
All right, this ain't cutting it.
I think it's cutting it just fine.
No. I want my M back.
Ah, you know what? That. Are the axles messed up on that tractor, or are they back to normal?
She's definitely wide.
Oh yeah, see that's weird. It shouldn't be wide like that. Look at the other John Deere parked by the manure spreader. It's
you
narrow
can adjust
axles.
them. You can adjust them. You can adjust them. See?
What?
If you click both of your mouse buttons, you can slide them in and out to the width you want.
I took the duals off because it looked so stupid with the duals way out on the outside.
There, I slid them in for you.
Okay, I didn't know you could adjust the
Yep, they
the
are
width.
adjustable.
I'm just like, it's messed up. I can't. Why is it so messed up? I somehow adjusted it.
It's true to real life. You can actually.
You can, yes,
adjust
yeah, because you want to match it with your row crop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's probably enough to be able to get back up there.
Oh, this thing does not have brakes. Wow.
No, the John Deere's have very bad brakes. Probably just like real life. Sometimes the modders make them too realistic.
Where's my M? Might take me a little while to find it, but I will.
Hey, 4% compacted. Ooh, a whole 4%. Okay, that might be enough to be able to dump the grass again. A little bit smoother.
There. As you move up in the years, I would really appreciate it if you don't sell this one for a while.
The M? I'll try to sell it next year.
Yeah. Oh no, this thing gets things done.
It's pretty low horsepower. As we get bigger equipment, it'll be less and less useful, but
Yeah, yeah.
I can't sell Duke's tractor. Well, I'll try hard to sell it next year. I tried to sell it this year, but tractors just weren't right for it.
Can you at least keep it until you get to the 86 series?
We'll see. How many tractors do we have? A lot. We have a lot of tractors on here. This map, we have a lot of tractors. I would go like we've sold more than we have. But okay, so Duke is in the Farmall Model M. Jess is in the other Massey Ferguson. Then we'll tab through all the rest. Let's tab through all the rest until I get back to this Massey Ferguson. So that was 3. This is number 4. Case 930. Number 5, a Ford 2000.
Now I can actually turn.
Number 6, a Massey Ferguson 203. Number 7, Massey Ferguson 205X. 8, a Zeter 3011.
Ah, shoot.
Number 9, another case out in the field. Iron Thunder was running with this case.
I might be able to join when I come back. I got a emergency handyman call here. I got a neighbor that can't get her door shut.
Okay, I've lost
So I'm
count.
gonna have to. I'll just stop the baler here.
I have no idea what number I was at.
All right, Juan. Hopefully, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
Got a Farmall 560. John Deere 3010. Let's put the duals back on this. I'm sure I was at 9 or past 9, 11, who knows. I had a lot. That's not what we wanted. There, that's what was on this tractor. Okay, so this is number 10. Let's park this somewhere else than out here. Oh yeah. Okay. Ernest, well, thanks for the like and sub. Here's number 11, the Ford forklift. Super 88, 12. Rustlemesh, 13. Another Ford forklift, 14. $820 John Deere, 15. 841 Power Master, 16. Another Oliver 88, 17. A Lance Bulldog Cop, 2 of them bolted together. I'm going to count that as one tractor, 19. Another John Deere 3010, 20. Another Farmall, 21. Another John Deere 8030. Or what number was I at? I forget again. We counted this one already. We counted this Model M, so we won't count this twice because Duke was in it. And I'm back. So 20-some tractors. How do you get all these mods? All over the place. These mods are from all over the place. The easiest way to get these mods is go to the 3 dots up here. Oh, FS22. And go to my description, and I actually made a folder with every single mod I have. And you can just download it straight from my Google Drive. 22, 23 tractors. So we got a couple. Where was I? I lost track where I was. Looks like there's no windrow here. Yeah, I put a Google Drive up. That way anyone that wanted to join, the mods are from so many different websites, private servers. Some of them are private and some of them are edited. Some of them are Mod Hub. At least one is a Mod Hub mod that's been edited. So there's 150 some mods over there. And there's a whole bunch of older mods that no longer are on that list. So if you want these tractors, download that list before I delete the list. Because every year in game, I delete the list and remake the list of the new equipment we have, and any old tractors that we sold, I take them off. Any old equipment, take them off. Like that International harvester. The only place you'll find that harvester is here, and anywhere that just tell me. Keith Bleeker edited that mod for us. I'm bad with names. Get over it. If Keith Bleeker shared it anywhere, you'd be able to get it there. Anywhere else you get it, it's a very bugged up, messed up mod that doesn't actually work. All right, run this Farmall 560. If this one wasn't bugged up, I think Duke would be okay replacing his Model M with this tractor. But this tractor, 3-point hitch implements work really well with it. But anything you have to do a pin hookup, pull behind stuff, this tractor just doesn't like it. It's 80 horsepower, so it's got some decent power. It'll run the plow and the disker. And then if anyone wants to join, even if you download those mods, you're not guaranteed to be able to join. The mods are a bit of a conflict. Like Jess has joined, and none of the horses on the farm have shown up because of the mod conflict. Nobody else can run the manure spreader except for me. So multiplayer is a little buggy. We make it work, but it just barely works. We don't question when it works. We don't question why. We just go along with it. Iron Thunder, Joey, you guys probably have a free spin, right? You guys sure you don't have a milestone? Michael, are you around? Milestone? Anybody spin the wheel? Free spin? Anyone? Get me out of these stupid flowers. Hey Jess, by the way, I'm starving. What are we eating for? Jess has no clue about anything today. So just ordering something? I would order a huge order of mojos and chicken, and then I can eat that next week for at work. You can't? But even if you could, you wouldn't? Oh, come on. You want me to pay you $10 so you can donate $10 to change the hat? Just add that to the money I owe him? I owe you over $200. Insider trading, except that it would cost me $10 to get out of those stupid flowers. I don't know if I want to pay $10 to get me out of these flowers. $5 would get me out of the flowers, but then I might get the sun hat. $5 might not make it better. Oh, no, son of a freaking. I guess I asked for it. Didn't make it better. Thanks, long hauler. You didn't make it better. Can't even pretend not to know where this is. The dang thing is so huge, it's pretty darn obvious. You made it better. No, you didn't make it better. It didn't. It's not worse, it's just not better. It's definitely not better. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not all that thrilled about this. I swear, new people joining the stream. Like, what do they think of? What do they think of me as a streamer? When all they see is me wearing flowers and sun hats. Iron Thunder says, BRB.
I'll be back.
Okay, before we forget, when I get to the grain truck, I'm going to deal with the grain truck because Duke left and that grain truck has to be the oats have to be dealt with. So, before we forget where those oats are going, some of it is going to storage for all our horses. My dad used Ellis Chalmers tractor raking field grass on the farm before. Now it just sits in the sawmill. The BTO, the belt tractor. Oh, okay. So the tractor is the sawmill. The tractor PTO is attached to the saw blade, and the Ellis Chalmers has become. Basically, it has become a engine with a PTO. It is the sawmill. That's kind of neat. Okay. I did animal care today morning, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I remember delivering milk. Yep. Okay. Get to this corner down here. We'll grab the Peterbilt. Put the oat in the right places. See how much oat is in that trailer. Wait. No. The sawmill is separate from the tractor. Yeah. It really, well, it is, but it isn't. Without the tractor, the sawmill isn't a sawmill, though. You need a tractor. It doesn't have to be the Ellis Chalmers tractor, but it needs a tractor with a PTO to be a sawmill. So the Ellis Chalmers is just a portable engine that is currently being used as a sawmill engine. So it's still a tractor. It still has wheels. It's still mobile, right? Okay. We'll turn this off. Jump in that Peterbilt. And if you're not feeling chicken and mojos, I'm okay with pizza or burritos or Wendy's or whatever you like. I'm not going to be too picky. Well, this is only 18. Ooh. We need to plant a lot more oat. We need to plant a lot more oat. I should have got him to split that last trailer between the cookies and the cereal factory. I think the cereal factory will just have to go without oat this year. All right, I can't dump this trailer this side. It has to always be dumped on the left-hand side. Look at all those ducks and chickens I just ran over. Making fish burgers and French fries for supper tonight. That actually sounds really good. Michael is back. Michael, you missed. You missed a good conversation. It was about you. I can't remember how it ended up, but how we ended up where we were, but you missed a good conversation. I guess you just have to go back and watch it. Yeah, I think I'm forced to deliver all the oath there. Don't really want to. Crazy wildfires in Texas. Oh, that hadn't made my radar yet. Didn't know you guys were having wildfires. All right, we'll just park this right here. We'll start harvesting that field of wheat. Got at least one truck out here. Leftovers for you. Leftovers are so good. I like leftovers. Leftovers are often better than the original meal. Hey, Michael, do you by any chance have a milestone? You could get me out of this silly hat? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. You want to make meatloaf with. You want to make meatloaf, but it would take too long. I'm not a huge meatloaf fan. Depending on what meatloaf, you can throw almost anything in there. So depending on what you throw into the meatloaf. Yeah, I think meatloaf, Jess says, is probably too ketchup-y and onion, too tomato saucy and too oniony for me. Leftover pizza and breadsticks for long hauler. Chili soup, peanut butter and jam, fruit cup, and 3 bottles of water, and 1 Mountain Dew. I don't do the bottles of water, I do jugs of water. You get milestone 13, so you can't get me out of this hat quite just yet. What's it, today's date? 10th, so I got next weekend. Well, that doesn't help me any. Next weekend, you're just going to make it worse for me instead of better. Lucky 13. I like that. Lucky 13. Hamburger, onions, pierogies, tomato soup, sauce, mushrooms, garlic. I'm sure that sounds delicious to a lot of people. Yeah, that's his meatloaf. Pierogies and meatloaf? I've never heard that either, but why not? It's no longer a meatloaf if you add pierogies? Why not? This is a multiplayer stream that anyone can join anytime they want. I think it's a max of 4 players I have it set to, but... So, first come, first serve. I mean, if you can actually make it in-game. Most people fail to get in-game because the mods are so glitchy. One key is when you log in, you don't touch anything. So many people get stuck at 99%. I'm glad Duke and Jess both made it in today. But yeah, 4 player. Ivy's in the house. I mean, that's obvious. I have it, Jess, I have it right there. People know it's FS22. I usually go Saturday mornings with this. With the old school stuff. Sunday mornings are FS25. Yeah, hopefully we're out of that. We'll see. So you usually mix with your meatloaf, you mix ground sausage and ground beef. And pierogies. I've never heard of pierogies and meatloaf before, but hey. Oh, Long Hauler is doing different than... Okay. Long Hauler's not putting pierogies in. Joey's putting pierogies in his meatloaf. Or Jess says Joey's not saying he's putting pierogies in the meatloaf. He's saying there's meatloaf and pierogies. Okay. That's a pretty big windrow. I'm hungry, Ivy. I'm hungry, Ivy. We're always talking about food. You guys probably ate lunch already. All right, let's go grab our wagon, forage wagon, and collect some more. Ah, wrong buttons. Am I allowed to hit the wrong buttons? Depends on what subject. Press your buttons. I know how to press our buttons. Coming in game. We're probably going to end pretty quick, though. But oh, Jess says at least half an hour till food gets here. Okay. You want to see a volcano in real life. You're going to put deer sausage in your meatloaf. You forgot the deer sausage at your sister's place. But dang, I need food now. You put oatmeal in your meatloaf. A volcano. Michael wants to see a volcano in real life. Hawaii? I mean, we've walked around inside a volcano in real life, but wasn't currently active. It's not an active volcano, so it depends on what. If you want to see an currently erupting volcano, I guess Hawaii. Hawaii would be your best choice. You haven't eaten today? Yeah, you need to eat. I had very healthy breakfast. I had oatmeal for breakfast. It's not my fault that the oatmeal came in chocolate chip form, chocolate chip cookie form. I had oatmeal for breakfast. You guys need to prioritize food over video games. You had A&W burgers. Did you not order a poutine with those burgers? Why are we not eating? Because food's too expensive? Maybe food's too expensive. Joey says, I'm making everybody hungry. You have a full stomach. Well, you can get hungry even with a full stomach. You can trick your brain into being hungry when you're not. You can also trick your brain into not being hungry by drinking a bunch of water instead of eating. Your stomach goes, hey, I feel full. And all you've done is drink some water. That was my mom's way of dieting. She always drank a full cup of water before eating a meal. You felt full a lot earlier and didn't overeat as much that way. I'm not sure if Iron Thunder has made it in or if he's stuck at 99%. We know he can't comment until he's in, or else he'll be stuck. Guaranteed stuck. Ah, you're cultivating the field that you started cultivating last time. Or is that a harrow or cultivate? I think that's a harrow, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, okay, yep. See? I'm not crazy. Every morning, a glass of raw egg. Yeah, no thanks. You do you. I'm not gonna do you. Wait, that sounded wrong. Raw egg, is that a protein thing? Are you building muscles? Don't weightlifters do the raw egg thing? Also, 3120-N5W. Can you change your username to actually have a name in it, to have letters in it? Like, we see an N and a W. I guess we could just call you New and pretend the 5 is a E. I'll just call you New. You're new. You're Newt. Prisoner 3120. Okay, prisoner. Well, that works too. Prisoner 3120. Like, we can't even call you by anything with numbers as a username. So, uh-oh. I did it again. I did it again. So, Joey, that's a family tradition. You always, that in the morning, everybody would just have drink one raw egg. That's a crazy family tradition that I've never heard of before. Ernest has started downloading all the mods. I need to get better. I know it's unhealthy, but usually I eat 2 times a day. Okay. Hey, Dakota. I just want to get enough compaction going so I can get up there to push the trailer off. But I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Oh, almost made it up. It's the 3rd time I've been stuck. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to get rid of the silage pits and put up silage silos. I'll look into it after the stream and see what we can buy. I'll probably forget, yeah. Bump that trailer enough. Do you think it's loose? I'm gonna give it a try. I should have backed all the way out before doing a 20-point turn here. Okay. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Ernest, I'd be happy if you put a cowboy hat on me instead of this. Nope, I'm still stuck. Oh, I can back up a little bit. It's better. It's better than it was, but I'm still stuck. Let's pull forward, reattach. Nope, it just pulls the tractor back in. All right. I think I can. I think I can. Can't even get up there now. I have a cowboy hat, but nobody puts me in the cowboy hat. It's pretty rare I get to wear it. The audience decides the hat I get to wear. The cowboy hat is not on the top of the list. Unfortunately, it's just the sun hat that's on the top of the list, or the stupid flowers. Let me get up the hill so I can bump it from the back. So I always start a stream with my derby bowler hat on, my favorite hat, but sometimes I get to wear it the whole stream. It's pretty rare I get to wear it the whole stream. Oh, it's close. Oh, let's give it another try. I bumped it a bunch. Let's see if I can get it. Can't go forward, can't go backwards. Okay. I mean, that would be a possibility. Now, the rear fuel tanks here were a problem when Just did this last. So let's get rid of the tank. Let's get rid of the tank. Use the greener tractor. Funny enough, I'm using the greener tractor. Okay. We'll just drop that off. What? I used it before the comment showed up. Yep. Yep. The Oliver 88. Super 88. Guess who's stuck? The hauler for 88 is stuck. Iron Thunder goes slow clap. Let's see if I can get the wagon out now. And then we'll have to get the Oliver 88 unstuck. Okay. So we have fixed one issue. Let's see if the trailer's moved out of the way. With a front end bucket, I might be able to do some stuff here. There we go. Woo, woo! Almost rolled it. No, yeah, long hauler, your stunts were more impressive. I'll give that to you. And okay. We're good. Okay, let's continue. Let's get the next load so I can get stuck again. Let's hope I don't get stuck again. Where was I? Don't see a windrow over here. It's worse getting a forklift stuck. I've gotten a combine stuck once too. Okay. See, we're farming now. We're farming now. At least we won't run out of silage for a while. Yeah, all of this just for cow feed. Yeah. Hey, you're getting a lot more milk. We're running short on oat though. Short on I think barley as well. Oat, we're definitely running short on oat for sure. And corn. We didn't plant any corn this year, right? Oh, we did. Yeah, we have a field of corn. We didn't plant any sunflower. Okay. We need to do more beets as well. Sugar beets, we have to do more of those. So we're going to make that field a little bit bigger. We can't do it much bigger. Can't handle much bigger, but we can make it a little bit bigger. I want to see. You know what? Joey, having insects and diseases. I thought we were promised diseases in FS22. Where's that? The trailer to FS22 showed diseases in the corn. Mold, right? Diseases and insects. Where are those? We got tornadoes instead of diseases and... Okay, Iron Thunder, we got 5 or 6 minutes before food's here. So we're going to probably end it here pretty quick. I thought you said half an hour. Their timer changed. It's like downloading a file and it says 10% downloaded. Oh, or even loading Farming Sim, stuck at 99%. But yeah, diseases. I want diseases and insects, and I need a famine too. Ground moisture should be a thing, right? Oh, we're done on this side, right? I need to do more windrowing. And flooding. Famine and flooding should be a thing where you get a lot less production because a lot of the field got drowned out and didn't grow. Have big sections of field that got drowned. And then there should be years where it's just so dry that everything is just, the yield is just incredibly low. Mix that in there. That way it forces you to save a bit of money for a bad year. Have a rainy day fund. I think that'd be fabulous. And make the percentage of a famine happening fairly low. You know, a 5% chance or something. Like tornadoes in FS25. Make it the same type of percentages, or where it happens once every so many years. Oh yeah, birds, yeah. Birds eat the sunflower seeds, yep. Yep. FS25 plagues expansion. Yes, I want a plagues expansion. Yes, there's a realistic weather mod, but it doesn't work well with precision farming. Yep. And the realistic weather mod, other than the fog, I didn't like the fog. Add a little more difficulties to the farm. And then also have a bumper crop year where your yield is just that perfect weather where every now and then, make it a low percentage as well, where all of a sudden your yield is just extremely good. And then if you have a famine year where your yield was really low, have the percentage of a famine year being 2 years in a row, a higher percentage, because very often it's 2 or 3 years where it's really dry, right? Now with the fishing, you need an earthworm production too. See? Giants, we don't want that much. We just want the game to be more of a simulator game and less arcadey. I know most people that buy this game just want to stack tractors on top of each other and see how much air they can get with a tractor. I know they have to make sure that audience is happy too. Yeah, I think I'll call it a day here. We'll okay, just park it there and I'll take care of it. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, maybe no sneeze. Maybe I got away with it. Scrapyards with piles of old cars and tractors, and if you go to the scrapyard, you can repair it for cheaper. Huh? We don't ask for much. Well, with this world that we live in right now, Generation AI, I think real people will become more valued. I could be wrong. Maybe with AI, the dopamine hits are going to be even higher and real will be just incredibly boring, right? Well, they say, like kids today just go, what did you guys do? Didn't you guys get bored without, cell phones and internet and stuff? And the answer is yes, we got bored. We got very creative when we were bored. Kids these days don't get bored, they just get anxiety. Boredom made us creative. Today, we never get bored. It's so hard to get bored. Luckily, my job gets very boring, and I get to sit there and just hold a steering wheel for hours in a row, driving the same road I've driven 100,000 times, and then I get some very creative ideas while sitting there. But we need to get bored. We're all going to get assimilated, half human, half machine with AI. It's hard to tell which way the world's going to go. People always like, kids these days are screwed. I'm like, not really. They'll figure out this world. It's just a different world to navigate, right? I think kids, like my nieces and nephews, okay, some of my nieces and nephews are dumb as rocks, but some of them have really solid heads on their shoulders, and I have faith for humanity. The ones that are dumb will be the ones that work for the ones that aren't dumb, right? Just like every generation's always been. There are followers and there are leaders. So the squeakers of today are there's gonna be some that are gonna make great leaders. But yeah, if you want to get better at life, schedule in some boring time. Force yourself to be bored. Like a good way to get bored is go on a camping trip where there's no cell phone service. Go for a hike and leave your cell phone at home. I go to the nursing home or home, play some rock and roll music. What is that? Turn it off. Yeah, every generation has, what is that garbage? Turn it off. Every generation has that. Every generation has the get off my lawn moment. Longhauler says later on, my wife and I are headed to a buddy's cabin for the weekend. Yeah, get out there. Get away from, exactly, no electricity, no cell service. Get away from the world and just reset your brain, right? Wood-fired kitchen stove. Yep, we've stayed at cabins like that before, and they're the best. Absolutely the best. All right. Now that we're doing this again, I am going to end the stream here. Is there anyone you guys want to go watch that is live right now? Want to take a quick look? Let's go take a quick look. Let's take a quick look. We'll start with you guys on vertical. Let's start with you guys on vertical. Who's out here that's live? They achieved ninja status. They didn't knock the door on the door. They just dropped. You didn't even hear them in the hallway. Okay, we got not a lot of people live streaming. Sometimes on the bottom. Nope. Okay. Those are all upcoming. Yeah, none of these are farming sim. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Let you guys decide. I'll let you guys decide what you want to go watch next. I won't make you guys go whatever I want to watch next, but for now, I'm out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members.